ladles and jelly spoons, burps and gurgly boys especially. Welcome to a bit of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Hope you're all having a pleasant time. I better just tuck myself in a bit and make sure the microphone can hear me, and I've probably just disabled the audio and fucked up an hour's worth of recording. Well, soon to be an hour's worth of recording. How are we all doing? Hope we're all having a pleasant time. I just need to set my timer. I'll read this text from my dad while this is going on. Yeah. Oh, so the timer is set. I do apologise for arsing you about that. Let's begin. So in the previous part, a save slot had fucked up. So that means that we now have to, we'll be going to the next place, midnight thing, and then we're going to be going back and doing a honey speedway and all the other eggs and stuff that are missing, but I might show a single level from here. Let's not arse about any further. Let's get our asses in gear. Let's go to the place, the next boss. That's the one. So yeah, we've got another boss before we can continue. Let's see if this works, and if not, I'll have to, I don't know, in the record and fix shit. I must admit, I'm not with it today. I really wanted to record today. I really wanted to record. And I'm just not with it today because I've had my routines all fucked up all over the place. I've got all my dates sorted now. I know when I'm going away. I'm going away next week, by the way, so this video will be going out pretty much the day after it's done. So we're on the 29th of April today. I want this out on the Wednesday at the latest, but it might be Tuesday when you get it. So we're going to go to this place here. We're going to go up into a Midnight Mountain. I thought it was Midnight Mountain. I thought I was wrong that it was Midnight Mountain. Turns out I'm right. So yeah, so I'm going away for a week. Thank you for the trophy there. I like the animation there, very much like the original. Scorch! This is the boss that I like. He was piss easy before, that's why I liked him. Let's see if he's any different now. Actually, I think in the Reignited Trilogy, we're actually getting a view of inside the thing as well. That's really cool. I think there's a cutscene. Let's let it play.
That's it! I've had enough! I'm going to create a monster to end all monsters. And I'm going to send it out to destroy all the dragons, even the little hatchlings. Yes, yes! It will smash them and crush them and grind them and tear them. Oh, yes. Smear them and smush them and crack them and grease them.
Let me out of here, you!
But, won't that kill them?
It doesn't matter. As long as I can still collect their wings.
What? All this time you've only wanted them for their wings?
Of course, you ignorant girl. I need them for a spell so I can live forever.
Wait a second. A spell?
What did you think I was going to do with all those dragons? Open a zoo?
Ooh, if I had my blaster, you'd be singing a different tune. You know what I mean?
You said just keeping them in our world was enough. You never said you had to kill them.
I don't have to kill them. It just stops them from wriggling so much.
You're terrible. I can't believe I ever listened to you.
Stupid, insolent brat. I'll take care of her as soon as I finish off that dragon. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
Oh, this is gonna get real ugly.
Ah.
They've really kept in the same spirit with Agent 9's voice. I think it's spectacular. I love the voice actor there. Scorch's Pit looks very much like it did before. Not as intimidating. It's lighting, but still very nice. I admire the graphical details here.
The sorceress plans to use this monster to destroy every iota of her opposition, beginning with the two of us. Alas, there is no time for ruminating. A battle awaits us. I will endeavor to assist you by means of a steady provision of combustible projectiles.
Sounds smashing, thank you, Bentley. So yeah, so we finally discovered the sorceress's plans. She wants the... Oh, so there we go. How it works, is it? No, quite a few other bosses we've faced. Ah, yes, I remember now. Ah, I see, so we don't have to aim. How interesting. And we can top up our ammunition as well. So, the sorceress wants the dragon eggs to be the dragons to be able to take their wings for a spell to help her live forever. Very nice. Of course, we're going to foil that plan. I must admit, this boss is going a lot better than I expected, because originally I don't think these missiles homed in so well. Not that they're doing a great job right now. Yeah, maybe I need to avoid those actually. It's a fun fight, and I don't need to aim, so that's good. It makes it go a lot smoother. And it doesn't appear as though the boss picks up these items either, so that's quite good. You know, I'm not normally a fan of bosses that have sort of, you know, gimmicky shit attached to them. But I have to say I really do like this one. I like when bosses are true to the game itself. Like, for example, if it's a platform game, I want a boss that features platform. You know? This is why I don't like Crash Bandicoot: Wrath of Cortex. And there we go. Scorch is defeated. It's almost a shame it was that easy. Shout out to all the James of the world. I used to have a really good mate on Xbox 360 called James Owns All. He was a card, he was fantastic. Brilliant guy. I was about to say what I'd do to be reunited with him. But actually, I don't know what I would do. No, I'm not really good with mates anymore. Oh well. So now we're going to Midnight Mountain. And hopefully the music will be as good as it was before. Yeah. And I'm a monkey's uncle. Although we may be adopting one soon. If we've got enough gems.
Hi, Bianca. Did you bring any more food? I'm starving.
There's no time for that, Hunter. We have to stop the sorceress. She's gonna kill all the dragon hatchlings.
Wait a minute. Why should I trust you? This could be another trap.
You're in a cage, you furry numbskull. How can I trap you?
Sorry about that. I had to move a bag.
I don't know. You sorceress types can be sneaky.
I never thought we were going to hurt the dragons. Come on, we don't have time for this.
Now, I need to take some time to absorb this level, so you'll have to bear with me if I'm a bit quiet. So far, so good.
Spyro, I know you don't trust me, but I want to help you stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the dragon eggs, I think my magic will be strong enough to open the portal. I'll come find you when you have enough eggs, okay?
Okay. So I'm liking the music so far. I'm gonna let's do it a bit more though. Bianca's voice acting still not quite there, but I can see. I mean, I think the voice actress is right. It's just the delivery is not fantastic. I like that it's mountainous. This is something that Super Spyro fan has brought up often in other levels, is that it's not quite like it used to be. There's things missing or there's things added that aren't appropriate. And this, I think it's got a bit more of a crystalline look to it, but otherwise, I can't complain. It looks quite nice. I'm going to rescue Agent 9 very soon. Once I've collected all the gems, because I want to have a look around. It is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful world. I'm not a big fan of the orange, the glowing lights there. It reminds me of World of Warcraft's light, the holy light. I'm not a big fan of the aesthetic there. I prefer my light to be more orange. Not necessarily like that as such, but a mix between. Anyway, I'm going to put my headphones on, listen to the music a bit more, and see if they got the chorus right. See, they got most of it really well. Shout out all the Mycans of the world, or Macons. Macon Bacon. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the music at all. Shout out to all the Billies of the world. Another Billy. There's another mate of mine who I'm not so... I wouldn't really want to be reunited with that outfit. Billy bullshit, as I later became to know him. Still... nice. Yeah, it's just I just think that the electronic squeaking for part of the song isn't really nice. They've got the chimes all right. That's fantastic. All the beats are in place, and it's all there. It's just that the instruments used or the software used isn't quite what I'm looking for. But that's okay. It does the rest quite well. Shout out to all the buddies of the world. But yeah, it's a nice looking world. I'm really impressed. I'm glad that we've made it this far. Alas, I know someone who hasn't. Super Spyro fan said that their Let's Play has been given up on. Honestly, I said this in a comment to you, but I can't blame you. It's 3 games so you've got to play through, and yes, they're quite short. But even then, I understand that you know it's quite taxing. This is the super secret bonus level. You require 149 eggs and 15,000 gems. We've got 102 dragon eggs. We've got 9,612 treasure. I know there's some levels where we're missing some... Oh, shit. Shit. I've got a lot of stuff to get yet. Really? Fucking really? Okay, I clearly wasn't trying with this one, was I? I like that. I don't think they did that in the original. I'm not sure. Also, weren't they yellow in the original? Or orange? Pretty sure they were orange. So yes, I think we've almost got all the gems here. That's beautiful, that. That's fantastic. But yes, I couldn't blame you for giving up on the Let's Play. I mean, honestly, I didn't even want this to be like a full Let's Play. I want this to only be a bit of the game. That was the whole point of it. But now I'm actually going to commit to completing this game. Aha!
You did it, Spyro! You found enough dragon eggs for me to unlock the portal! Once I've opened it, you can confront the sorceress whenever you're ready. But be careful. She'll be expecting you.
There we are, so the doors open upon getting 100 dragon eggs. And you can go inside and face the sorceress. And it's through a portal and not at the end of the dark corridor that I walked through in our previous game. So yeah. In Spyro 2 Reignited. So, yeah. Here's another one. Oh, I love that portal entrance there. That's fantastic. Shout out to all the Eevees of the world. Christ, this is a bit of a nostalgia trip. I once knew a lass called Evie. Jesus, that's actually kind of hot. Haunted tomb there. Anyway, yes. Never thought I would be a scaly until I saw that there. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, that's a Haunted Tomb there. I've heard there's some bugs with that level, though, in terms of the slide. I'm honestly not surprised. Yeah. Spyro decided it wanted to have a crack at Mario 64 slide, and didn't do it all too brilliantly. I mean, I enjoy the level enough, but it's just not really that great, if I'm honest. You know, I can still enjoy something and then still say it's cack. Now, where are these last few gems I'm missing? I have to admit, I am actually really enjoying looking around this level with childlike glee. It is beautiful. It is absolutely astonishing. I mean, I really have to wonder who from Blizzard Entertainment now works for Toys for Bob. Because there's no way in hell this is entirely... I missed the gem over there. Because there's no way in hell this is all Toys for Bob, surely. They must have taken some guys from Blizzard. Ah, now there was that over there as well. Now, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell me what that little tower there was. Because I think that actually comes into play later. Shit. But I think that one of the last gems is there. Oh, interesting. I got Sorceress's Lair. Sorceress's Lair! Not Sorceress Lair. Like it should be. Ah, there we are. That's all the gems. Excellent. So, we're going to get Agent 9. We're going to deal with his shit. Which I'm not really looking forward to be honest. And then, we're going to deal with his shit elsewhere as well.
Well, well, Spyro. Look what I have here. It's a life-size space monkey.
Like I was reaching for his
Complete
blaster.
with a fully operational laser. I'd love to let him out so you can play with him, but the sorceress seems to think he's a menace.
Sure.
Ha! You've always had a weakness for helping silly little creatures, haven't you, Spyro? Ah, well, I suppose there couldn't be any harm in letting him out. Could there?
Let's find out.
Woohoo! Yee-hee! I'm free! Thanks, Spyro. Ooh, say, you ever see a bear dance?
No?
Well, it's your lucky day. Check this out. Quite the dancer, isn't he? Not much stamina, though. Too bad I had a lot more ammo left. Anyway, I heard all about how you've been fighting a sorceress and her armies and kicking all that butt, and I just wanted to say, huzzah! Yippee! Woohoo! Wish you could stay, but my homeworld's been overrun by Rhinox since I've been captured. If you happen to see the sorceress, tell her I'll be giving her dancing lessons real soon. Know what I mean? You bet. Later!
See, that was me before I was cool. Wait, that didn't make any sense, did it? No. See, I do not attribute my hyperactivity to Agent 9. I think Agent 9 attributes that hyperactivity to me. Because I was that crazy as a kid.
What was that? Did you see a Rhinoc? I thought I saw a Rhinoc. Ooh, take it from me, Spyro. Never spend a week in a cage. Next thing you know, your whole island will be knee-deep in Rhinocs. Well, gotta go. Mr. Laser Blaster and I have a whole lot of work to do.
See, I don't even need to hear the audio, and I know exactly how those lines are delivered in the original. I just hope I hope it's the same now I've taken my headphones off. But this voice actor seems to have put in the most effort into their character.
Agent
form.
9, my favorite pupil. Welcome back to my island laboratory. I'm afraid Rhinox have taken over the entire island. Could you stop them before they destroy all my research?
The professor sounds good as well. Oh god, I don't like that circle there's a bit distracting in a platform game. So anyway, the professor wants us
It'll be just like old times. Try shooting these dummies to get warmed up, but be careful. I think a Rhinox might be hiding amongst them.
You may have noticed as well that on Agent 9's, I guess, suit or tunic, I don't know, he has a sort of a Rhinox head with sort of dead eyes on it, so you know he's being serious. So Agent 9 controls in third person, obviously, with first person view, and you use the left stick to aim as well, a lot smoother as well. Circle button to shoot. He doesn't have a melee attack, but his rounds will ricochet, so they can bounce everywhere, and you can get some kills accidentally. Oops, daisies. So yeah, there's a lot of things in the environment to shoot as well. Let's see if we can find things for you. Because there are some things where you are going to have to go into first person view, or then again actually you can use third person. Huzzah! We can go over here and shoot that balloon down. But no, we can't. Even though I think we could in the original. I wonder if we can shoot those guys there. Or is it because they're armoured that I can't do any damage to them? I wonder. Ah yes, they're armoured, even if you shoot them in the fucking face. Just have a quick look. Are there any gems lurking around? No, there are not! Let's proceed. So. Aha! There's a thing there that I might be able to pop. So actually, this is really good fun. I wasn't looking forward to this, but I might enjoy the doomed section of fireworks
Vast
factory.
number of Rhinox are waiting to ambush us as soon as I lower this force field. I expect they'll keep coming until you shoot the red panic button next to the door where they emerge.
Okay, so they have spawn closets, so we need to shoot that control panel there. They also have shields as well, so we're going to make sure that I take out the shields. I can also use the right trigger to shoot as well. That makes aiming a lot easier. I can aim and shoot at the same time, rather than having to take my right thumb off the thumbstick to shoot, which I'm going to continue doing. Just come on, go on, get in the habit. I'm sorry, I haven't used the controller in some time. The shooters, I mean. So yeah, I really am trying to get back into the habit of started using them for Fallout New Vegas, because I might do a bit of that at some point.
These indicators show that a bunch of Rhinox are hiding behind the display screen. I'll switch on the view pedestal, and you shoot them as they attack. I recommend using your sniper mode.
First person mode is called sniper mode. Oh, this looks exactly like it did before. I mean, oh god, yes. It looks fantastic. The display at the back looks, yeah, it looks brilliant. I hadn't thought of that, you know. I was wondering how they do that. I'm surprised they put this much effort as they did into it. It looks very good.
You cleared them out! Let's see what kind of shape the machine room is in. I have a feeling the Rhinox haven't been keeping it too clean.
The control room then, but first, pop some balloons. But yeah, it's the problem with Fallout New Vegas and doing a bit of that as well. It's a very slow and ploddy game. You'd have to I'd have to cut out so much travel. To the point where there's no point in doing
The
it.
machine room is
I mean, I really sort of make this to be listened to
to
more than
target
watched,
the
but-
birds in their nests.
And again, actually, I
Use
like the
sniper
game to
mode,
speak for itself.
Then zoom in for pinpoint accuracy.
Okay, so I've got to take out the birds that have been nesting. Yeah, now sometimes their heads will bob up and down, so make them easier targets, and if they're a bit too well hidden, they'll make themselves a bit more well known. Fucking hell. I'm quite new on this. Oh god, why do these things have to be so fucking finicky? Then again, I think as long as you're in the general circle, you're alright. Oh yeah, I think they'll also leave their nests as well to dive bomb like that.
Nice work, Agent 9. I'm not sure if this is a bird egg or dragon egg. What do you think?
You're asking me. Shout out to all the... Yeah. So, I think what we've got to do now is got to deal with even more birds.
Metric generator back on.
Fantastic.
I hope no birds got in here.
Gravitonometric generator. Fancy. Oh yeah, so 6 of these birds will start flying around. Some of them may swoop upon you, but once the nest is emptied, they will then off. Oh. I was hoping that would protect me, apparently not. This will though. There we go. Nice and easy. I just very quickly want to return to what some Spyro fan was saying about their Let's Play. As I say, I wish I'd watched more of it, but unfortunately,
And it smells.
I've just not been doing very much YouTube viewing. I've been watching Game of
We'll find
Thrones
some
again,
Rhinox wearing armor.
binging on
You'll
that the
need a
past
more
couple of weeks.
powerful weapon. to-
Absolutely love it. I'm currently on series 5? 5, I think I'm on. I'm pretty sure I'm on series 5. Yeah, I'm rewatching it, and I have to say a second viewing is doing it justice, because I didn't really understand a lot of the stuff going on. I didn't remember the names very well either, and it didn't help either that I was more playing games with that in the background than actually sort of sitting and watching it. So I haven't actually had much gaming time either. No Never Winter Nights, and not much of this. Any of this I've played is basically all done in Let's Play. Oh, this is a dispenser. Now, I do believe the dispenser was a bit more fun looking before. Hang on a second. But I had to throw it. Ah, there we are. Hold down square. There we go. So hold down square, we throw the bomb. And we can just throw it to the side as well. Ah, bounces. Fan-fucking-tastic. Hang on a second, can I just shoot it? And there's a way I had to take that out. There we go. But yeah, I remember the dispenser looking a bit different to that. Aha! I've just remembered what the skill point here was as well. By blowing up these trees, we will get ourselves a nice little skill point. But yes, I will watch your Let's Play, but I want to get all of Game of Thrones done. I mean, I've completely neglected everything else, like, even things I'm subscribed to on Patreon, like Jimquisition. Yeah, Jimquisition Mondays. Fuck 'em, I'm watching Game of Thrones. I'm loving it. You know, I used to love this part. Back when the projectile speed wasn't wank. Just waiting for him to get to my line of sight here. That's in the line of sight. I mean the rate of speed, the fire rate. The line of sight just wasn't wank. Come on! Yeah, it's almost as good as the original. Shout out to all the Tonys in the world. Is it just... Now, I think Super Spyro Fan had mentioned that a lot of the animations are recycled, but I can't believe how many are recycled here. Oh yes, they also said as well for Bar, the ice hockey dragon egg. It was originally a dragon in sheep's clothing, which is not a reference, but would... I mean, I guess... maybe it's some kind of, you know, prophetic reference to the song Dr. Shenpai would write about a dragon in sheep's clothing. But yeah, it was in sheep's clothing in this one. They just decided to go with another shitty animation that they already used a million times over. I get if you're rushed, you can't always add more animations and stuff. But this is why I'm against crunch time. I'm not so mad for this game that I have to have it now at all costs. I'd rather have a game that was... because this is the thing. More time would not damage this game. You could have those old animations. You know, more time could rework the songs. Yeah, I grabbed the last of the gems as well. I think we've... Aha! It's a good job I double checked here. So I think we've got last of the balloons, but apparently we have not. Plenty more to get yet. But yeah, more time in development would easily make this this fantastic game. Because we are coming up to the end, and I do need to talk a lot more about this game. I mean, I honestly, I am tempted to do another Let's Play, not straight after this one, but whenever I feel like, you know what, this one wasn't as good as it could have been, I will go back to it, and hopefully I'll have the audio sorted, and hopefully I'll be able to talk about it in better terms. Because yeah, it's like, I mean, these are my first impressions. I just think it's okay, and yet the whole time I'm thinking I really could just go with playing the original 3, and I would just have a better time of it. Because I know the controls, I know where the gems are. There's no foliage fucking things about. The music's better. The you know, I know maybe the AI is better in places, or the bosses are easier or harder in this area. You know, I couldn't say that objectively in every single aspect the originals are better. No, God no, that's silly. But there are a lot of things about the originals that still make me wonder why the fuck has there not been these games on electronic stores? Why are these games not being digitally distributed? So I think it's just about everything. Oh no, it isn't. We've still got a fair bit to do, actually. Jesus. Under the birds. Okay, so still got some balloons to destroy, I think. Some large containers. We'll have a nice wander around. We've got plenty of time. He says when we've only actually done one level. Fucking hell. We've got plenty more to do yet. I might make this a bit of a longer episode, actually. I might have another 20 minutes because I want to get more shit done. Just double check there are absolutely no balloons in here. Because they are sneaky, those red balloons in a blue fucking room. But yeah, the originals have still got me by the balls. Still enjoy those. Yeah, I still enjoy the originals. I would still prefer to play those over this, even if they are in one place on one disc technically. And oh shit! Aha! Not to quote Palin Partridge. excuse me, Alan Partridge. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't talk on the portal transition parts there because the audio fucks out. And I've known for a while that it does. But I keep on doing it. And it makes all my sentences sound like shit. I mean, not that I need any help with that, but still. So, we can now do the whole skate race, the Rhinox thing. We can now do the Agent 9 stuff. I don't really want to do another Agent 9 level. As good as they are, I don't want to do another Agent 9 level. What we'll do is we'll do the skateboarding, because it's a bit different, eh? So, I'm not Canadian, just suggesting. I don't know if the audio fucks out in here. I think it did just then. We'll find out either way. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, then yeah, the audio's fucked out. But I've not had many troubles with Elgato recently. And it really was Sony Vegas that fucked me over a couple of times. But still. Oh yes, I'm informed as well that I just remembered. I thought the patch that added the some. What the fuck's going on? Well, the patch clearly didn't fix that. Anyway, as I was going to say, the patch reduced the file size of the entire game, I think, and possibly load times. I'm not sure. They could really do with patching better load times if they can. But the game might be worse off with all the compressing. I don't know. You know what would make it go faster? Putting it on 3 discs. Just saying. Anyway, to this skate park we go. Or the skate beach. Or the skate lagoon. I've no idea what it is. We're going to a skate place. A skate location. Oh yes. So, I think you saw this before. These are the Rhinox. There's a gem. And oh shit. Oh Christ, I haven't got any dragonfly, sparks, fly
Spyro,
things.
you're just in time.
Oh yeah, and it did
a
the
Rhinox
sparks.
skateboard gangs challenged us to a race. They said you're slower than a molten crater fire slug. I stuck up for you, though. I told them I've seen some pretty fast fire slugs.
Slower than a molten crater fire slug. Well, they've been rogered more times than the police
So,
radio.
are you ready to race these guys? They better
Yeah, that shows
that
them.
you won't.
They better name them.
Right on.
Why would you?
Can use
Why?
special
Do you know how much trouble you're going to get in with the sorceress if you bet an egg?
charge.
There are 149 of these things. You can't afford to lose any more. So, this is a lot different to what we're normally used to. So by destroying enemies and performing tricks, we fill up the bar at the top, which is basically it determines if we live or fucking die. Shit, like there. So, that is my turbo boost bar. When I'm not fucking dying on my ass to stupid shit. So, we get a boost. Not a very good one either. Oh, I like the lift on it. That's good. That's remained. And I must... Oh, fucking hell, as you can probably tell, I'm shit at this racing. And it's been about... I don't know, 37 years since I ever did this, the last time I did this. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm crap. I remember when I first did a Let's Play of this many years ago on the Greaser Gamer Show. I spent about an hour doing this. Oh, it was horrible. But yeah. Yeah, your boost isn't everything. It's actually those blue stars there. Fucking hell. They can do you a lot of good as well. But you can't dick around with the route. You've really got to take whatever jumps you can, whatever risks you can, and fall on blue Spyro. But yeah, this is the shortest route. However, if you want all the gems, you've got to base. Oh, what the fuck was that? You've got to explore everything. So this race is a total fucking loss. But never mind, eh? There's no point system. You win or you die. I'm surprised that made it. I don't know why I'm trying to, you know, waste my boost doing this. It's all gone to shit anyway. Oh, fuck. Right, let's try again. So I got the idea of the controls anyway. Torching these shitheads does nothing. So that's, I don't even get any sense of relief from it.
Sheesh, what happened? I can beat these guys with my tail tied behind my back. I hope you do better this time or we'll never live it down. All right, let him have it.
I think there's two challenges to this. You've got like the race, but then I think as well there's a timed race as well, or a checkpoint race. I can't remember. Or it's against Hunter, and he's even harder. Or at least he's supposed to be, but I don't remember him being too tough. I can't believe I'm going to complain about the controls being too smooth, but fuck me, they are too smooth. This board flows like water, and it's wonderful that it does, but it's not at all instinctive. Ah, so that's how you get that like, you don't jump for it, you do that. So you just slide up on the hill and let the ramp do all the work. And I've never been up here before, I don't think. That's quite good. I need this to get over here. Then I get that nice little boost there. I get these here. And I'm in first place. Again, no jump. Oh, maybe not. Shit! Wank cock. As my grandfather might have said, but might not. Oh, fucking hell. So I'm really poor at gauging these jumps, knowing if that's going to make it or not. It doesn't help either. The collision detection is, again, wank cock. Because sometimes if I hit something, nudge it or whatever,
Yes,
it might wipe me out. It might send the camera all over the fucking place. It might just not do anything, or it might actually do what it's supposed to and make me crash. You schooled them like a bunch of dizzy one-toed sand-nauts. Aren't they sand-nauts? Shout out to all the Olivers of the world, particularly my mate Ollie, who basically did all the sort of channel art.
Do you want to try a
So,
real
yeah,
challenge? I
As
know you're
always,
fast,
I can't
but
thank
I
you
bet
enough.
you can't defeat all the
A very good friend of mine as well.
and
Always has
still
been, always will be.
race. Want to give it a shot?
And puts up with a lot of my
skate
shit.
dust,
Because I'm a very ignorant fuck. So yeah, he helps me out with a lot of that stuff. He's like my brain, but he fixes my brain so it works properly. It tells me what to think. So that's nice. So, yes, I remember what we're going to do. So we've got a race hunter, and we've got a fucking hell. And in addition to oh fucking hell, we've also got to kill all these crabs. Which requires you to go through 2 routes. Including the square route. Wait a minute, did I not... So, okay, so I must have destroyed the life container, but not actually took the life butterfly from it. Because it's still flying around there like a turd. Oh, shit, I'm gonna make that, am I? Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck again. Jesus Christ. I hate the X button on this. I don't know if it's this game, I don't know if it's this fucking controller, I don't know if it's the console. But when I press X, I don't know. I don't know if I've pressed it too late. But yeah, or if I can only press it so many times a second before it just says no, fuck you. Play properly or not at all. Aha, there we go. So I've got an extra life. 32 lives. You know, I used to really hate this. This was incredibly tough because I might have beaten Hunter, but getting all the crabs was the worst part. Like, to get to the where we go now, to get to the right, you needed some boost. So you jump, holding down the boost, and then you hit the crab. But there's always one fucking crab that I miss. There might have even been less crabs in this
I can't believe
version
you
of the
beat
game.
me. You must have been practicing the whole time while I thought you were just looking for eggs. Hey, speaking of which, one of those crabs was guarding this one.
Was he now? Shout out to all the Aidens of the world. Now, I could get all the gems, but I'm playing on a save file that I don't give a toss about. Why? Because I really don't want to do Bentley the Yeti again in this lifetime. So the Bentley boxing challenge. So I would rather just avoid my responsibilities, forget this save file exists, bring the other one up to speed, and do the skateboarding again in life. Now, strangely, even in this mode, you don't actually take damage from... Even though I'm not actually doing an egg challenge or anything like that, all I'm doing is I'm just going for gems. I'm not actually taking damage from the acid pools or I don't think falls or anything like that. That's kind of neat. I like that. Works. And yes, you have to get the gems this way. I don't like it either, but this is the way we've got to do it. I'm going to do this next lap. Any gems I miss, whatever. You know. As I say, this is a safe file I'm not overly bothered about. I realise these should not be the words of a Let's Player who's playing a fucking collectathon. But I'm sorry, but... Sorry, I had to see that play out. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I've done this, I've had to play this game so many fucking times, on so many different fucking save files now, it's unbelievable. It's like, I would like to just at least show the content at this point and then move on. Right, well that's done anyway. Now I think there is maybe a skill point. Skateboard record time, yeah. Well, I'm not really bothered about the record. My god. It was instant. How very nice. Never mind, look, that'll corrupt the save file, but never mind. So, we're pretty much done here. I'll just get to the exit. I don't know if we've got all the gems. No. There's probably some in the water. Not overly bothered about that. I'll be getting 100% completion off camera anyway. At least before I do the sorceress and things like that. So yeah, any gems I'm missing, any loose gems I'm missing, I'll get. and elsewhere, because there's no point in me doing any filler episodes or anything like that where I would normally do that. Because if I do that, it's just going to waste even more time. I mean, I've already wasted enough time. Not playing the game, but talking about things like gaming news and shit. You know, all I would really be doing in a filler episode of this would be just talking about things I haven't already talked about in levels I've already talked about. Yes, I realise that statement doesn't make any sense, but still. So where are we going now? I would like to do the... tell you what, we'll do the Honey Speedway Hunter Challenge. We'll come out of there and then we'll do the Sparks Dragonfly bit. So actually, this hasn't been too bad an episode in that case. I wish my commentary was better. But, I mean, I can't really make it much better. Because this... I mean, I can only really compare to the originals. And even then, that's not the most interesting commentary in the world. We've already heard all this before. See the previous part if you haven't. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I can only really compare to the older games. And I can only do that so much before eventually it's just like...
There's a really big sheep UFO around here.
Yeah, I'm just tugging my dick to all the good
snatched up a
parts.
dragon egg it was trying to abduct.
You know,
and now it wants revenge.
You know what I'd really like? Developers? Add in the option to scroll through text. Because I can't press up to look at what he's just said. Yeah?
You wait here, I'll lure the UFO down the river of honey.
I know it wasn't in the original. But then... neither was... those blades of grass there. You know, it's just a suggestion.
Here I go.
It's not something I'm going to get mad about. It's an idea. Whoa, shit! Okay, so the idea here is we take control of Hunter in a very jankily controlling vehicle. And we go across the honey reservoir. The honey district. Not the same as the red light district. And we jump over things. While there's a UFO on our tail. If we crash enough times, the UFO will catch up to us and it will beat the shit out of us, because we owe it money.
Did you see that?
Okay.
Nobody
I'm pretty sure it crashed into the honey itself and
I
actually
didn't even
sank.
drop the egg.
Sort of, in the original, I'm not sure. Shout out to the Norries of the world. But especially Snorri. Snorri Nosebiter of Warhammer Fantasy. Well, we've done all this, so we don't need to see that. And now, we're going to do the Sparks bit, and then I'm going to end the episode. Yes, I'd like to thank you all for watching so far. It has been a pleasure. And yeah, I'm really surprised that we've actually done as I've done as much as I have. Boss lobby, skateboarding, 2, thingy, Sparks, 6 things. Oh, now let's just try and remember where Sparky Poo was. I do believe he was up here. Get the ladder. I was about to say, see, I'm getting better at remembering, but that's a load of horse shit because I'm not. There we are. Water check. No, it's not underwater. No. I think Bentley's in that room. There. So here we are. What? You mean, hey, I've beat the boss, haven't I? Right, so I've beaten the boss. I'm not dreaming this, am I? I have beaten the boss. We are in the next lobby. What the fuck's going on? Right, I'm guessing then... You son of a bitch. You wank penis. Don't tell me that I've got to do them in order. Because it's not, I mean here it's not actually showing the Sparks levels. So do I have to do them in order? Do I have to get all the eggs and gems here first? Let me check this. Be back here later. Well, we've beaten the boss. I thought originally you beat the boss and then you just could go back and do that. Do I have... So I'm guessing now that I have to do the previous ones. You got to do them in order. Which is fine. I get it. I just really wouldn't have thought to do that to begin with. Two Agent 9's bit. I hope to Christ all the gems are in this part. There we go. Laser time, which is almost a bit like Chico time.
I'm helping a kid named Handel recover some secret rocket plans the sorceress stole. You know I'm always ready to kick some Rhinoc booty.
I must admit, I like how all the themes of this level are tying together. In fact, I think that was quite common for Handel and Gretel. Or Greta. I don't know. So it's a first-person shooty mode.
Hi, Agent 9. Behind those doors are some pretty scary
Sometimes.
ninjas. I bet you could use your sharpshooter skills to take them out.
Oh, Jesus, I just thought we were going to do them in the Haunted
and use
Tomb
the
one as
roll
well.
left and roll right buttons to dodge left and right.
Oh, dear. I mean, that'll be fun, but... Well, the riddles will be anyway. You'll see what I mean soon enough, if I shouldn't have shot that, because I need that help later. Oh, shit. Right there. Oh, I can take 3 hits. Fantastic. What's the point in showing numerical values anyway? Yeah. So... Oh, fucking hell. So in their infinite wisdom, Insomniac, because they're such nice people, decided to make a first-person shooter part. For a console, bear in mind, that didn't know how to do first-person shooter. And the thing is that they put it on, like, you know, I'm not your daddy mode, or whatever it was, in Doom 1. Come to daddy mode, I don't fucking know. I don't know what that's there for. Oh, I can shoot a gun. The ceiling, like a wank for the ears. Anyway, so, except... You can only take like 3 hits, so you go from 100 health to 66 to 33, and then to 1 health. And enemies keep respawning, because isn't that nice? Now, I mean, I complain about this mode. I give my ire. But actually, I tell you one thing, I would have killed for this in the original. This is fantastic. It controls so smoothly. It really does. It's like you had to strafe and arse about all the fucking time in the original. Not here though. Not here. It's absolutely fine. It's great. It controls beautifully. I mean, I wouldn't expect any less from a first-person shooter on the PS4. Oh god, this with gyro controls on the Switch. Now that's something to masturbate to. Just making sure I haven't missed any gems. I like as well how the gun is left-handed. You cack-handed sod! Finally, someone else with left-handed weapons. See, I haven't played a game where you could equip a weapon in the main hand where the main hand was a left-handed weapon. Because whenever you play a fantasy RPG, your main hand is the right hand. Your shield arm, your offhand, that's the left hand. Which suits me down to the ground if I can use my shield as a weapon. Which I've talked about in my blog, Warwalkers Words. Shameful blog. But yeah, like the last time I played with the gun in the left hand was something like Unreal Tournament. Was it Unreal Tournament 4? I'm pretty sure it was. It was a red one, I know that. Yeah, and you could choose which weapon your which hand your weapon was in, and I went for left-handed because it was most like me. And I remember people used to say it was confusing, or that they didn't like it because it was like, I think some people argue they give you a tactical advantage or whatever. Like, fuck off. It's like, but I don't know why it's not in more games, you know? I guess with the amount of customization games have now, it's like they want to be able to, you know, apply the same skin to lots of different skins to the same skeleton, and they don't want to have to reverse hands and things like that. So I can understand that. Yeah, please give me more games where I can equip a weapon in the left hand. So we're gonna go all the way back now and rescue Handel. I might just quit actually. I just quit and just leave him there. Actually, if we've got to go all the way back to the entrance, does that mean I can exit this area, come back in, and then meet him there? No, I don't think that's how it works, to be honest. Sorry, my nose is really fucking itchy today. Safe. With how enemies are charging at me, it's more like serious Sam. Really like that. Once again, though, you really can see with this level why Fireworks Factory was like the tech demo level sort of thing against Spyro. Like, we're going to use this one for advertising, okay. Or we want one level for advertising, okay. Let's have the Matrix, let's have fucking first-person shooting. Let's put our best lighting effects into it. Our best enemy animations and most iconic characters. Those are made iconic more because of the amount of times we saw Fireworks Factory in every single thing that featured Spyro at the time, anyway. But yeah, nice level. Makes me want to play TF2 again. No, really, it does. And I'm not. And that's not some snarky remark like, "Oh, it makes me want to play it again because it's so fucking bang." Yeah, definitely. Of all the games to make me want to play a first-person shooter again, it's like this. This makes me want to play an FPS again, and TF2 again, which I've just. You know, I've played so much of. It's like, and I've been away for so many years, I don't know where to begin with it. But still, oh shit! Excuse me. In fact, this makes me want to play an old school shooter. Oh, that worked.
Thanks for rescuing me. You'd better look out
and the
for
reticle's still
before the
there.
Rhinox try to blow that up too.
Shout out to all the Donovans of the world. Now, is all the eggs and gems? No, it's not. So I'm just going to have a quick wander around. I think this part's pretty much done. I'm not going to be doing any more after this. I'm going to keep it nice and brief as I can once I find all the gems. Again, on a save file that I don't really give a toss about. But yes, I thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure having you. And I think I will spend the next few parts talking about the game rather than I'm gonna have to do another sweep and watch out for that. Make sure there's no gems that I'm missing from them. Because yeah, I really do want to talk about the trilogy, and I mean I want to have some kind of grand conclusion. But it's like, I think what makes this so hard is like, it's just like, it's okay. You know, the Reignited Trilogy, it's fine. You know, it does what it's supposed to. You know, you know, the music, of course, isn't going to be as good as the original. The visuals, yeah, there's going to be some things that are objectively better. You know, it's like, there's no denying the texture quality is higher, but the texture quality makes it out, you know, makes it all seem out of place. There's only so much I can criticize or praise. I don't think where these last few gems would be then if they're not here. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna finish up today. I'm gonna wrap up all the gems and that I've got while I'm waiting for this to edit. I'm going to draw some D&D characters for the Facebook group, D&D Fantasy Art. I'm not an artist myself, but I'd like to do some drawing because I just lurk there and tell everyone how great their own work is. So yeah. So I wank them off and I don't charge. And yeah, then after that I'll probably just pack a bag and get ready to go to Mum's because I've got to go away for that week. So, yeah. But yes, I wish I did have a grand conclusion for my thoughts on this series of games, on this trilogy, but This is an Easter egg, isn't it? I'm gonna shoot it to find out what happens. I mean, I wasn't expecting a golden laser. I mean, it's only golden laser, whatever. You know, blaster. That's kind of neat. An Easter egg worth 10,000 dragon eggs easily. But yeah, I wish I had enough. As I say, I wish I had enough conclusion to this series. Unfortunately, I don't. It's just okay. It does what it's supposed to, and that's fine. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I've got something a bit better to say about the trilogy afterwards. But I'm afraid, for the time being, that's it for me. Thank you ever so much for watching. You guys have a pleasant time, and I will see you... I would like to do another episode before I go away, but it will be uploaded after I come back. I will be away... I should be back on the week of the 13th of May. Thereabouts, anyway. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to let Spyro drown as an outro. That wouldn't be very pleasant, would it? Let's try and find our way out of here first. So, that was quite fun at the end. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. You guys take care, and I will see you later. Another bit of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Ta-ta for now.